Alright. This is gonna be weird doing this with you. Okay, well, stop.
What? I was... What?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Why not?
Go away. So the question for today was what to do with homophobic parents. And I thought, what better to do than ask a parent. So, what's your advice?
Lock them all up in the basement.
Okay.
Put a CO2 bomb in there.
That's not
and then
what
light
we're
it up
looking for.
and say, have a good day.
That is not what we're looking for.
Oh, okay. I just think people that are homophobic have a general insecurity. They have misconceptions about what it means.
Well, what would you do basically if you had to deal with homophobics? Like, let's say
right.
Yeah, like.
Well, first of all, I would totally understand not wanting to talk to your parents, number one. But if you did choose to talk to them and they were closed or you had a negative reaction, I wouldn't take what they say too seriously. If you get a negative reaction from them, don't take it to heart because they're just not talking to you on level ground. You know, you can't make people change the way they feel.
And I think your parents always are going to have the love for you. And whether they're homophobic or not, they're always going to love you. Like, they're your parents, you know?
Yeah, definitely don't judge how much they love you by their reaction.
I mean, I think in a way, like, being homophobic and maybe, like, let's say, like, you're a girl and you're gay and they, like, can't handle it, I think it's coming out of love. Like, even though it sounds really crazy, because you think, okay, well, they love me, they should want me to be happy. But in their minds, they don't believe that it's a real thing, and it's coming out of love. They're like, oh my god, like, my kid's sick. On the other hand, you don't understand how they're acting, but they don't understand how you're acting, because they're not like you in that way at all, you know? Does that make sense? But I think before you tell anyone, you should 100% be okay with it. I couldn't tell my best friends until I was completely okay with it. I agreed with it. I knew that I was born with it, and I love myself when I realized that I can't control it. Certain things you can't control, like you can't control who you get butterflies for. That's like the biggest factor for me that like was definitely like you're gay, because I've never had butterflies really for a guy, but I've had them for girls, and that's not something you can control, you know?
Be true to yourself. Always be true to yourself. Because if you're not true to yourself, you're not going to be happy. If you can't open up to the people that are the most closed, just move on and stick close to the people that are accepting of you. Give them time. Just have patience with them. But you know what? If anybody goes through that and has a horrible reaction with their parents, I love you. Somebody's mother out there loves you.
Somebody's mother accepts you.
Even